Today's review is on the 90s show Saved by the Bell. I might as well do a review so Saved by the Bell fan won't have to continue asking me to do it. Saved by the Bell originally aired on NBC from August 20th, 1989 until May 22nd, 1993 for 4 seasons. The show is about a group of high school friends and their principal. The show focuses on lighthearted comedic situations but occasionally touches on serious social issues such as drug use, driving under the influence, homelessness, remarriage, death, women's rights, and environmental issues. On to the characters. Zachary Morris, mainly known as Zach for short, is the main protagonist. He's a charming schemer who often makes bets. Now, this guy is supposed to be nice, the charming guy. Well, he seems like a jerk. This is the same guy who's the reason why Kelly and Slater crashed into the school lockers, fat shamed a girl who won him in a charity auction, and the reason for pressuring Jessie about her music career when she ends up addicted to the caffeine pills, where she ends up singing the I'm So Excited song.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
Jessie.
The YouTube channel Funny or Die is right. Zach Morris is trash. Kelly Kapowski, the popular girl in school, also head cheerleader and captain of the volleyball, swim, and softball teams. She's a love interest of Zach. Kelly is carrying a bit of an airhead sometimes, but mostly smart, and is a straight A student. I'm sure a lot of guys growing up in the 90s had a crush on her, like the other Kelly Bundy of Married with Children. Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Christina Applegate were definitely the hotties of the 90s. I know Tiffany Thiessen dropped Amber and is just known as Tiffany Thiessen, but I mean, either way. Plenty of boys were interested in Kelly due to her good looks and personality, but she was true to her crushes. Samuel Screech Powers. Screech reminds me of a male version of Kimmy Gibbler. It's probably due to the appearance, and they're both so weird and just and whatnot, awkward. I don't know. It's something about Screech where where it makes me think of him as the male version of Kimmy Gibbler on Saved by the Bell. I mean, both Screech and Kimmy are something else. They're both funny. Screech is a geeky, nerdy goofball. Does his friends tease him? Yes, Zach, Kelly, Slater, Jessie, and Lisa do tease him, but they really do care about him. Shoot, you better care about him. He's intelligent but lacks common sense. There's a running gag that he will often miss the point of a joke or conversation, usually taking things literally. Albert Clifford A.C. Slater. Albert Clifford. As he just goes by his last name Slater, just like how Cosmo Kramer of Seinfeld goes by his last name Kramer. A.C. Slater is the jock of the group, and he is portrayed by Mario Lopez. Yes, who also was a host of Fox's Extra, now is a host of Fox's Access, formerly known as Access Hollywood. Who would have thought that Mario Lopez would have been doing television programs as a host of TV programs, such as Extra and SS Hollywood? Jessie Spano, or Spano. I'm just going to go with Spano. Jessie is the smart one of the group. She is a wave feminist, intelligent, but has a somewhat neurotic streak. Lisa Turtle. Turtle. Lisa is the trendy and talkative one of the group. She is the clique's fashion expert and the gossip queen of Bayside High. Lisa often rejected Screech by insulting and making jokes about him, but she still cares about him. In season 4, she develops a soft spot for Screech, and both went to senior prom together. She told off a girl named Kathy Santucci after she was mean to Screech. Principal Richard Belding, the principal of Bayside High School. He is known for his catchphrase, hey, what is going on here? After Saved by the Bell ended after 4 seasons on NBC, there were spin-offs in the same year in 1993. There was the Saved by the Bell, The College Years, where Zach, Kelly, Slater, and Screech all would go to college together. There was no Lisa or Jessie in the college series. Why not? What happened to Jessie and Lisa? Then there was also the Saved by the Bell, the new class. Then there was also some Saved by the Bell movies. There was the Saved by the Bell Hawaiian style. The Saved by the Bell gang spend their vacation in Hawaii. Then there's also the Saved by the Bell wedding in Las Vegas. Zach and Kelly get engaged, so they both, along with Slater, Screech, and Lisa. What, no Jessie? Jessie's not in the movie? What happened to Jessie? What the heck? Anyways, they travel to Las Vegas so Zach and Kelly can elope after both parents disapprove of their impending marriage. So Zach and Kelly get married. They're hitched now. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Zachary Morris. All right. The Lovebirds are now married. So my overall thoughts on Saved by the Bell. I think it's an okay show. It's okay. I do think it can be cheesy and corny at times. I mean, what show in the 90s or even the 80s weren't corny and cheesy? You're going to have some of your shows that are corny and cheesy. But despite it being corny and cheesy at times, it was an okay show. Because some people don't even like Full House. And I think the reason why some people don't care for Full House is because they found it corny and cheesy. Especially when it came to Danny. I mean, Danny, I will say Danny was corny and cheesy at times. He seemed like he was the type of dad that tried to be all cool and hip and whatnot. You know, the neat freak. Yeah, I will say Full House was corny and cheesy at times. I will say that. But I thought it was still a good show. And I'm sure there were shows in the 70s that were corny and cheesy. For an example, The Brady Bunch. I'm sure some thought The Brady Bunch was corny and cheesy to an extent, but still thought the show was good. Tell me your thoughts on Saved by the Bell. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully, Saved by the Bell fan, you can now breathe and relax because I finally did the review for you. So there you go. All right, see you later.